Hello, my friends. Today, I want to share with you my opinion, and I think actually what I'm gonna call it the ultimate secret of success. Not actually this, but my point is how we can achieve real success. Actually, I'm gonna say the opposite. I'm gonna say the reverse. Why we are not successful, why we cannot achieve success as, successful people, why we are normal people, where we're not some famous businessman. And these are really simple. The problem with the failed men and women, in business, in work, in life, in everything you want to call it, the actually reason behind it is a really simple thing. And you can actually understand it by yourself, because we do it each day to ourselves. And by the end of the day, we hold our knees and cry for our failures and ask God why. And God is above us and laughing at us actually because of this, because it's so obvious why we're not getting what we want. You see, the problem is a really simple one, and here it is. We want everything together at the same time. What's that? Explain, buddy friend. I'm gonna explain to you. My buddy friends, we want to be beautiful, good looking, handsome, and those things are the same. But anyway, successful in business, successful in relationship, have great children, have a great relationship with our parents and siblings, with relatives, have a good car, a good house, a good family, a good hair, clothes. We want all of these things together. So it's like a person pulling different and various ropes at the same time, It's like a person who's, holding these ropes and try not to let any of them go. So when you try to hold these various ropes, it's just a matter of time, when you just let all of them at the same time go, because you cannot hold them anymore. And why? Because your strength is limited, your focus is limited, your time is limited, your money is limited, you as a human are limited. So what's the solution? How can I achieve success? Actually, it's really simple again. When you want to hold the various of ropes, you have to understand something first. You are given just 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 tongue. It means you can do one thing at a time, and for doing that one thing, you need 2 hands and 2 legs and 2 ears and 2 eyes. So with this philosophy, you cannot do multiple things, at a time. It's not possible. For example, we've seen very successful, at least pseudo-successful person on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, just fake images, just Photoshop, just editing skills, and those stupid effects that they put to show us that they're successful. So the first thing, a successful person, a real successful person, not the pseudo one, never, ever, just listen to me, never, ever try to show their success. People go to them and ask for their success. Exactly the process of, achieve success. You don't run for success. You do your own good things. You work hard, you try hard, and success will run for you. It's not necessary to, you just go and try to seek for success. Success seeks for you and finds you. It's really simple. So what does it mean? It means when you think, okay, I have to be pretty, I have to be, good smelling, I have great haircut, I have to be smart, I have to be, really great at talking to people and conversation and discussions. You think and you say these things, okay, I have to be good at all of them, and you start a process of being good at all of them at the same time. Maybe even your process or your path to go to them, to achieve them, is right, it's correct, but you are one person, you are limited. You just can go to one path at a time. So you cannot follow different and varied paths. So you end up with nothing. But successful people, they don't do that. They do what? For example, in our daily basis, with this example, it's gonna be so easy for you. In daily basis, when you make a to-do list, and actually many of us don't, a level up, above us. Some people do. They make a to-do list for night before they go to bed. They make a to-do list for their tomorrow dates to do. So they make a very long list that already they know they're not gonna do the list because it's so long. But they say, okay, I have to, I should, I must. So these very negative words they use, and they say, okay, I have to, I have the will. So tomorrow, of that really long list, maybe they do just 1 or 2 or 3, so they get depressed and they feel, I'm a failure, I'm not gonna ever achieve success. But it's not about, actually, if you go to the successful people lives and how they achieve it, they're gonna say to you, I used to make really short to-do list and just promise to myself, I'm gonna do those 3. I'm gonna do those 3 dates, or 4 or 5, not long, just short. And short, how short? Give me a numerous value. I'm gonna say I cannot give that to you. It depends on your condition and your real life, on your difficulty of work, the hours you work, the hours you spend your family, either you are single or you're married. It depends on you. But I'm gonna say it should be short, and it should be doable. It should be in your capable area. You cannot say, okay, I'm gonna do these things. You cannot say that and do them. You have to find your limit, your boundary, and based on your boundaries and limits, make a short to-do list for your tomorrow and promise to yourself and to do them. Just that easy. But many of us, we don't say that. We say, okay, I have to be pretty, so okay, if I'm gonna be pretty, I have to get a great haircut, so I'm gonna search for a great barbershop. Okay, I'm gonna waste my time here and my money. Actually, I have to be good smelling, so I'm gonna find for a great perfume in a very high range of price. Okay, but I have to have the great clothes too, so I'm gonna search for those. You know what? You're just wasting your time. Many great people or scientists or successful people, they didn't even care about the thing, at their beginning of success path. They just focused on their goal, and their goal was just one, a goal. Many of us make a list of their, of our goals, and it's very long. Even more than 20, more than 30, so never ever gonna achieve them. You have to make at most, I'd say, 5 goals, 5 things to achieve. So I'm gonna achieve them, and I'm just gonna give the time limit. So I'm gonna achieve these 3 goals before I'm 30, these 4 goals before I'm 40. And by doing this, you at least know, you're capable of it. But you do the long list, so, you already know you're not gonna do them. And by the end of the day, by the end of your, age, or 30 or 40, or your own time limit, you get depressed. You think and you call yourself a failure, but it's not about that. No one thought an orphan boy who had nothing would become Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs used to say, may he rest in peace, I used to walk 40 kilometers at night for just a bowl of soup, hot soup. And I think, if I can remember right, $10. 40 kilometers, it's not an easy way. But he had one goal: to make the next generation of systems, of mobiles, of phones, computers. So he did have one goal, one topic in his mind to achieve. And he did. He did, and did it great. And then he achieved many other goals: beauty, prettiness, great body language, how to have a great conversation, or at least be good at them, be a great speaker, and many, many, many of those things. But first, he did have one great goal and tried day and night to achieve it, and he achieved it. And actually, that's the great gap between us and success, the great darkness that it is around us, and does not let us to see what's the problem. That's the problem. We make a very bad and long to-do list, to goals and things we want to have, and we just try to hold these all ropes: family, work, relationship, good children, good hair, good smelling, be every smart guy in every conversation, and be short, be arrogant. And those stupid things, we lose all of them because we are trying to hold on all of them at the same time. So we lose many of them, actually all of them. So my advice to you, my friends, is just to tonight, go to bed, take your phone or a notepad and a pen, which I actually recommend paper, not phone. Anyway, just think what I want from life, what I want to be successful in, what field, what work, what business. You make just the 5 topics and goals, okay? Just write down those 5s, and all of those 5s you highlight, right? Paint a circle around them, just the first 2. So in the next 10 years, your only goal in life and target is those 2 first. Until you not completely achieve them, you're never ever gonna even take a look at the next 3. And when you achieve them, you're gonna do the next 2. And when you achieve the next 2, that's your last target. And believe you me, you say, okay, 5, it's Ray. No, dude, I have many, many more. But I'm gonna say to you, when you achieved the first 2, even not even the first 4, I'm gonna promise to you one thing. You are going to be satisfied by each inch of your life. You are going to be completely satisfied with yourself. And that calmness and that peacefulness that you want all in your life, in your mind and your body, you are going to have all of them. Just believe in me and do this trick I just taught you. Thank you for listening to my podcast again. I really recommend to you to subscribe to my channel for, more great success tricks and be frank playlists and my actual playlists. So I'm gonna help to you. You're gonna help to me as friends, as podcast friend. Thank you very much. Please share, like, and subscribe. Until the next time, goodbye to y'all.